It's Wednesday, 5th March, and the markets closed with strong gains, driven by broad-based buying. All sectoral indices ended in the green, with PSU banks, media, telecom, metal, and power stocks rallying 3 to 4%. Let's take a look at today's key market highlights. The Nifty jumped 254 points to close at 22,337, while the Sensex surged 740 points to 73,730. Market sentiment remained strong, with 3,241 stocks advancing and only 771 declining. All sectoral indices ended in positive territory, with PSU banks, media, telecom, metal, and power stocks leading the rally, gaining 3 to 4% each. Adani Ports, Tata Steel, Adani Enterprises, Power Grid, and M&M led the Nifty's charge, posting strong gains. On the downside, Bajaj Finance, IndusInd Bank, HDFC Bank, and Shriram Finance struggled, closing in the red amid profit booking and sectoral shifts. The rupee closed at 86.9550, its best gain since 11th February, as a weaker dollar and Asian currency strength boosted sentiment. The dollar index fell to 104.9, with focus now on US labor data and Fed signals. Retail investors are stepping back from F&O trading as SEBI's regulatory measures take effect. Kotak Equities reports a nearly 20% drop in retail premium turnover and trader participation. SEBI's six-step framework, including larger contract sizes and limited weekly expiries, aims to curb excessive speculation. The crackdown follows a study revealing retail traders lost 1.8 lakh rupees crore in derivatives over 3 years. BEL has set 11th March as the record date for its interim dividend of 1 rupee and 50 paise per share for FY25. The board's decision aligns with SEBI regulations, ensuring eligible shareholders receive the payout. The confirmation was made through an exchange filing. The broader market surged ahead of the benchmarks today. The Nifty Midcap 100 climbed 2.42%, while the Smallcap 100 rallied 2.96%, reflecting strong investor interest. This significant outperformance signals growing confidence in mid and small-cap stocks, reinforcing positive market sentiment. Spot gold slipped 0.08% to $2,915 an ounce after gaining nearly 1% on Tuesday. The dollar index hit a 3-month low, making bullion more attractive. Meanwhile, China introduced new fiscal stimulus to counter the impact of US tariffs. Steel stocks were in focus as China announced plans to reduce steel output. Tata Steel surged 5%, while SAIL gained 2%, reflecting investor optimism. The world's largest steel producer aims to restructure its industry to tackle overcapacity, a move that could impact global trade. The auto sector's valuation premium over the Nifty has declined to 20% from 37% at its 27 September peak, driven by a 27% drop in auto stocks compared to the Nifty's 16% fall. According to SBI Securities, Nifty Auto's current PE multiple based on FY26 EPA stands at 22.4x, while Nifty's is at 18.5x. At its peak, Nifty Auto's PE was 30, compared to Nifty's 21.9. LIC has increased its stake in Patanjali Foods by 2%, reaching 7.06% through open market purchases. The insurance giant acquired 73 lakh shares between 25 November 2024 and 4 March 2025. Patanjali Foods, formerly Ruchi Soya, reported a strong Q3 FY25 performance, with net profit surging 71% YoY to 371 crore rupees. Promoters hold 69.95% of the company. And that wraps up for today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest market insights.